So how do you do Zoom polling in a webinar? Well, it's actually super simple, and I'll show you in just a second. But even more importantly, I want you to ask yourself why. What point are you trying to make? What curiosity are you trying to bring them into to get them to be more engaged in your webinar? So think about this ahead of time. So for example, I teach presenters how to give better presentations, virtually and live. And one of my polls is about what's the most important part of a presentation. And I give them a few options. And it's always cool where I hear for answers. But then I get them curious. Well, what's the real answer? So use it strategically. How do you do it? Let's check it out. To launch a poll in your webinar, click on your webinar. Select the one you want to add a poll to. Scroll down to the bottom and you'll see your different tabs here, and one of them is polls. You have not created one yet. Just click on add and then my first poll. You can also choose if you want them to be anonymous. You can choose single choice or multiple choice. So when I actually do mine, I actually give them the answer other and I explain a deeper reason of why what's most important. Then I click on save. Now your poll is all lined up and ready to go. I can edit it, delete it. If we go into the webinar itself, now we just click on polling. Here's our poll, and we could just click on launch the poll. This will send it out to everybody who's watching your webinar, and you can see the percentages come in as they do, and you can see how many people voted. So that might help you regulate how long you keep it up for. You want to encourage people to make sure they participate. That's part of the reason you're doing it, and also to engage their thinking. And when we're done, we just hit end poll, and then we can share the results when we're good and ready. And that goes out to everyone so they can see the actual results. Then at the end, of course, stop sharing. So if you're in a webinar and you don't have a poll set up, you just click on polling, add a question, and notice it brings you right back over to your Zoom account, and then you would create it right here. I click save, and then I can just launch my poll. So it's super simple to create a Zoom poll either on the fly or ahead of time when you're doing your webinar. But remember, have a strategy behind it. If you want more tips and insights on how to give better virtual presentations, check out my free training at bettervirtualpresentations.com. Check it out.